So in my last video, I discussed the three beings, or the three main conflicts and how they were created. There's more into the story, and I think I will probably go into it. The concept of, Chaos responded. This is the main conflict of this campaign with immortality. He gifted immortality to Yggdrasil. This child created vegetation, the Fae, and the elves. The symboling that I showed you, you can probably go back in the video. It's the 7 things. I know the bottom roots look like menorahs, and I don't really intend that. They really should be a little bit more wavy now that I'm looking back on it. I'm pretty cool with the 7 circles. It kind of reminds me of the Olympics. The heavy trunk could also be added. This is custom changed to Future Me Red Hood, not really to the audience. Just looking at this with a focused look. But yes, the children. So Yggdrasil was gifted immortality. No, actually, I think it would be more interesting if immortality was gifted to their children's. The second children, the Fae, the Titans, and the dragons. So those three bodies, they were gifted immortality, a seed or like a fruit, we'll say, and we'll say a pineapple because that's funny, because it's alluding to how a lot of people misinterpreted, or not really misinterpreted, but some people think Adam bit an apple, and I'm talking about the Genesis stories from the Christian faith, Jewish faith, and it's also from the Muslim faith. Right, no, it's not Muslim, it's Islamic faith. Probably gonna get that wrong. But either way, that telling of Adam biting an apple, it doesn't really say apple, it says fruit. But that's semantics. Either way, it's funny semantics, because a lot of people, that's a common thing that a lot of people don't know anymore. I don't know, maybe they do know it, because now trivia was the last phase. Probably a lot of people do know it. Well, it's a common error that some people have made in the past, that Adam bit an apple, like in Leonardo's interpretation of it. I assume Leonardo's a painter, probably the Renaissance interpretation of, that picture. It was an apple, but in reality it could have been a pineapple, which is funny if it's making that reference. Biting a pineapple would not be fun. Here, honey, just bleeding from the mouth. Eat this. You'll get I feel bad about laughing that horror situation. I don't know. It's just funny. Eve ate a pineapple and gave it to Adam. Just bleeding from the mouth. Either way, it will keep it with the pineapple, because I just laughed for that long about the concept of saying it was a pineapple. Each of these different family members were gifted the pineapple and gave it to their parents, or the people who created them, because they did not want them to die. So they did it with good intentions, because, think of it, if you were a child and you knew your grandfather was about to die. Your grandfather was accepting it, but you were like, I want to know him forever. That's not bad intentions. It's something that you can't be attacked for. It implies a neutral situation, but still some fault, because they're not children. They're whole entire societies, and they need to realize death is a natural part. So there's an argument for both sides, what I'm making. Which gives more options for the players, Tim and Dick, to pick who they want to succeed. So the elves, the dragons, and the titans gift it to the parent, and then they are given immortality. But that wasn't the original purpose, thus chaos had some reign. Sentient life when the humans, the titans winded order Why did order attack? Why did order create humans, elves, giants? I'm establishing this as the starter races. Obviously, they multiply and have children. You could probably make an argument for any children being the child of something. Angels, demons, and devils are also in that mix, just to get the tieflings. Tieflings, Asmara. They probably are pronounced a different way, but I always pronounce it Asmara. The angel children, the angel version of tieflings. And then the other one, we're going to call them children of the abyss. But that goes into light, darkness. I think that's more of the religious aspect of this world. So if they did go up against any cultists, I'm giving some variants for what the cultists would believe. Obviously, the root, it would all go back to chaos. Cultists would, not always. I guess cultists could be a good thing at this day and age. Like, sentient life just got created. So there's some cultists that are speaking the truth, are speaking from order because they want order to win. Some are speaking from chaotic sides because they want chaos to win. So I guess we have to go into each different cultist religion and explain all the different cultists, all the people that would have a structure in society in order to advance some idea. Because at this point, but this still goes back to the question of why did order make human people? What's the purpose of that? I guess we don't need to understand the purpose, because the purpose may be a grander scheme. We just don't understand it. All we can understand are the moves they've already made, and we can infer why this move defeats that move or negates that move. So order created us, and we don't know what chaos responded with. Chaos did respond with something. This is it. Yeah. This is why order made humanity. It made these beings it made beings with free will. This concept of not forcing them into any constructs. They're allowed to make their own choices in hopes that they find the power. If they find the answer, or just giving it up to free will creatures, because is order free willed? Or is it just doing what it does? I think that's the logic I'm going to go with. Order does not have a personification yet, so it wouldn't. Free will would imply a human-like quality on someone. I'm speaking in D&D terms. I'm not saying that animals do not have human-like qualities. It's just, I think in D&D it makes a less sense that in like evolution D&D, there's no point. And the concept of, and if you did believe in a creation-like concept, then you would think that humans have free will and animals do not have free will. So this all adds up to 9 minutes of talking. So yeah, that explains the families and the next step in all of it.